Thank you once again, Rich Swan. That's right. Welcome back to Total Nonstop Impact. Yeah, Impact Talk for Impact fans right here on the YouTube, the Twitch, and wherever you get your podcast audio worldwide, baby. It's Thursday night. You know what that means. I'm here with Bill. I'm here with Alicia. We're here to talk some wrestling, some TNA. I'm
not used to it.
Not yet.
I'm still getting used to it.
Oh, you never forget it, J-Bo. It's always been underneath everything.
This is true.
Well, we got some pre-show and just now tipping that we gotta recognize here. Heel Trey tosses a toothpick, play either a Macklin or Taya clip instead of the coach clip. Oh, by the way, booze the coach. Oh, that ain't how we kick things off. But
wow,
I don't know if we have either.
Strong opinion.
I think he might be the old SOL on this one because there used to be a Taya one with Rosemary, but I think that's long retired.
Mm-hmm.
And Macklin, I don't think we ever had a Macklin one. Is there a Macklin? I don't know. Here, this is as close as you can get the Macklin. He's in the picture.
Yep.
Yeah, that works. Good enough.
So you get that. So thank you very much. And we can't forget Bell's boy. What a nice, generous tip there.
Thank you.
Evening. What a week. AEW signs Ric Flair for what again? Both AEW and WWE are looking for new TV deals. The Texas Rangers win the World Series. And rest in peace to the OG Shaft, Richard Roundtree. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
I think we all are. Also, want to mention there's a few out there that hit this week. Matthew Perry, rest in peace.
That was out of left field.
Yeah.
Chandler Bing, man.
This is more in my range of music. Probably not too many people are going to be familiar with this, but it was the first concert I ever went to back in '89 was LA Guns. Their drummer at the time, Steve Riley, passed away at the age of 67. So
wow.
Too young.
Way too young. That's that hard life though, catches up with you. Sadly, but we will give Bell's boy, since we didn't get the coach on the first go around, we need a little coach in our life.
Impact Wrestling.
There we go. Thank you, Coach.
Pretty soon it'll be all the cursing TNA coach. So
that's right. Yeah, I got to get on that. It's been a week.
So all you got to say from the Hall of Famer will have the advice after we get the new sound bites because. Yeah, you know what you're gonna have to do, and
there you go.
If they ever get put in the right order, I feel like people just mess with these to mess with our heads, J-Bone, because stuff is never in the place it was. Actually, I think it's gone, J-Bone.
Oh no!
Oh no! There it is. It's just really it got moved dramatically.
If you have small children, please ask them to leave the room right now.
I love that one. All right. Well, shall we jump into a little bit of news for the week, guys?
And thank you.
We could.
For the bits. Team Twitch.
Donkey.
Thank you, Rayline. Always with
and
the
that's
bits. Much love. And
after all the thanks to the TNI fam, it is that time. The time everyone comes to the TNI show for. They get the skinny, the deets, the tea, whatever you want to call it. It's a little thing we call J-Bone's News.
Jiminy Christmas.
And now, live from the UK, Wisconsin, J-Bone's News.
Searching for my fake wrestling news.
We lost Jay.
Oh,
J-Bo, the most inopportune time to fade away into obscurity. Well,
that's a good free shot, though.
That is a great shot of J-Bo just like snickering to himself. But he's been abducted by the dirt sheets. They don't want J-Bone to give out the real news. But wait, J-Bone's back. He's surfacing from beyond. Oh, he's restarting. I think he's restarting. But before, I don't want to step on any of J-Bone news. So there are some ticket sales coming up, which include the long-awaited final Impact Plus special in December at the Battle Arts Academy. Final Resolution goes on sale tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So definitely Toronto area people, keep that in mind. And then Saturday, that's the big one. Hard to Kill. Palms, Las Vegas goes on sale. So definitely, if people are interested in heading out to Vegas, I may or may not have booked my room. Maybe.
I would love to go to Vegas.
I've never been. I booked a place I've never been in Vegas. So because this is a slightly different area than obviously where Sam's Town was. And place on the Strip. But even some other places I've stayed, I was like, well, maybe I'll go there, but none of them are as convenient. But I'm staying close, but not right next door. I thought about it, but I'm like, I'm going to save the money. I got something. I hate resort fees in Vegas. Hate them. So I went with a place with very low resort fees. Actually, no resort fees. So that's very cool. So those are the shows coming up. Just since J-Bone's not here, I'll give a little news of my own. Did a live event at the 2300 Arena this past Saturday, Battleground Wrestling, featuring a few Impact talents. The Swingman.
Nice.
In action against Crowbar. I'm like, this could be a chance. A victory for the Swingman. I'm swinging it up in there. I'm telling them to just swing it. We're going back and forth, me and the Swingman. Swingman didn't win. Crowbar gets the win. Nobody puts the Swingman over, but
he won in our hearts.
Yes. Now, in an interesting turn of events, Tasha Steele's in a match that was part of. They're going to crown their first women's champion, and she was going against Holiday. But Holiday wins the match against Tasha Steele's, but shenanigans. She had a big fistful of the trunks on the pin, and we called it out. We were telling the official, you missed it. You missed it. So nothing happened there, but by the end of the show, they announced Tasha will be now instead of the finals featuring Dani Moe, who's at a lot of local shows, and Holiday. Now,
I love Dani.
Will be in there for a 3-way. So
that's cool.
On December 16th. So looking forward to that. And last but not least, this Saturday, anybody not too far from where I am, a little bit of a hike, but closer to Reading, but Conrad Weiser High School, the actual alma mater of Ace Austin, is putting on a wrestling show featuring Ace Austin, Rich Swann, to actually fund the school play. And we know that Ace from way back in his interview was big into he was big into the drama and the arts. So him actually helping the alma mater by putting on a wrestling show, very cool. So I wasn't sure if I'd be around or not, but it looks like I will be. So I'll definitely be there to support Ace, Swann, and the local community. So
for sure. A little known fact, unless you're a really big fan of Ace, when he debuted in wrestling, he went by Ace Austin Shakespeare.
There you go. It all connects.
I was there when he debuted for CZW, so it was really really monumental to see how far he's come.
It's great. It's obviously seeing him with the ABC current tag champ, but obviously the X Division runs still. I feel there will be that title run.
Yes.
We'll see when, but I definitely think we'll see it. So, and I'm sure me and Gia will be there. So, we'll be had by all. So, tune into that.
They're so nice, Ace and Gia.
Now, at this point, I'm just making sure because Jayne, I'm surprised, has not. I don't want to start stepping on his news, but I'm about to start stepping on his news probably. Let me just see if he's having issues. Restarting everything is his latest.
Yeah, normally he has to. Wonky connection.
He's very wonky, but that's okay.
He's a wonky person.
During the show, we got a few confirmations tonight. We know they're going to start airing the fallout from Chicago next week. Mm-hmm. So definitely stay tuned for that. And then at one point, Tom Hannafin said, look for when they were advertising the IPWF show that's next weekend being filmed. It actually will air. He said it will air on Access TV. So that will probably be an episode of Impact, like a special at some point. That will be an Impact show because I don't think people knew what it was going to be used for. Would it be a future Impact Plus show? But it's going to be a week's episode, probably near the holidays, I would guess. So, yes, and J-Bone still using his Apple 84 model. I thought he was more of a Tandy man, but maybe it's an Apple II. You never know. So, in news, other news, because I don't think J-Bone was going to say this, do you remember that the new head trainer at the Can-Am Wrestling School is going to be Josh Alexander? That was announced a little while back.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's officially reopening. Classes starting again Monday, November 6th in Windsor.
Oh, wonderful. That's exciting.
The Can-Am Wrestling School is back with Josh Alexander behind the helm. And for all those that weren't sure, because everybody always wants to know about CM Punk. And remember, there were rumblings that he showed up at the tapings after Bound for Glory. That was confirmed. The coach, Scott D'Amore, talked about it. And it was more like pretty much at TNA Impact, there's an open invitation. Just don't act like an ass. And he did not act like an ass. So, and here we'll bring J-Bone back. Why not?
Hey,
J-Bone, that was the best timing of a technical difficulty.
It's true.
It's like, and J-Bone's news.
And everything went,
laughing.
And all of a sudden, I got, your windows are just doing this, and I'm like, great.
Windows are
great
doing
timing.
This. Oh, Windows are doing this. Huh?
Oh, you could have kept me on the bottom. Whatever. I don't care.
I'm reversing time. And although now Gary, my last piece of, because I don't think I stepped on any of your news points, J-Bone, but I just hit a few things, ticket sales, couple events, the IPWF show. The first match was announced for the IPWF show. So that will feature only the biggest names that the IPWF has to offer. And that is tag team action featuring Rip Razor and Rusty Iron versus Cowboy Colt McCoy and George Cobb.
Oh,
they don't get bigger than that, J-Bone.
That's just it. That's an instant classic. What else are you gonna say? Who? Oh, sorry.
Come on.
It's been a while since we've heard some of these names, so I'm like, okay, this is this guy. This is,
you know me. I'm a devotee of the IPWF. I'm gonna wear my Rough Rider shirt.
The original Rough Riders was iconic.
That was a lot of fun. That was what, Tessa and
Tessa, Jessica,
Jordan,
oh God,
and,
Jordan
Lexi and Nicole.
Oh yeah.
So technically, if they wanted to, I'm just gonna throw this out there.
It was a
they
Canadian
could reunite. Lexi and Nicole, the bubblegum princess.
I thought it was someone else. I thought it was that other girl that we kept.
It was not. No.
She was in there once.
You're talking about the guy with the Rough Riders t-shirt. I know the Rough Riders.
I'm sorry.
But if they wanted to, they're all available, J-Bone. You could reunite the Rough Riders.
I would be okay with that.
And other than that, there is some new merch on the eBay
no, I'm not
store.
using Apple 84 or AOL. It's called Spectrum. Just sucks sometimes. That's Pelvis Wesley.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, he ain't gonna make it. Yep. So.
Oh, and this is cool. David here was at the shows. What's up, guys?
Oh, nice.
Love the show.
Hey.
Was at the shows in Glasgow and Newcastle and had the best time. My voice took a few days to recover. Laugh out loud, and that's true because I know from experience. If you don't sound hoarse and like you can barely talk and like what the heck did you do to yourself and your lungs hurt for a couple days, then you didn't have.
Were you even there? Were you even there?
So that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. So David, we thank you.
Yeah, it was a lively crowd.
Thank you for our UK brethren. And I'm guessing the time's got to be all out of whack right there. So appreciate you staying up or maybe you're an early riser over there because I know it's probably a weird time. So we thank you.
Yeah.
Right, it's got to be what, 4
awesome.
in the morning there or whatever. Crazy.
Yeah, world's time. Isn't it daylight savings tonight too? So tonight or tomorrow night?
It'll be over the weekend. It will be over the weekend. If it's I think it might. You think you might
mess everybody up during the week.
It's always a Saturday when everybody's drunk and forgets to do it. And
oh yeah, there's T. Hughes, 3 a.m. UK time. I thought it was.
There you go.
Well, that's prime TNI time. Like, if you want to really enjoy the TNI show in its glory, you should be watching it at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Nothing against the live experience, because the live experience is what we all strive for. But come on. So we've had some of our best times on this show at like 2 to 3 a.m. It gets bonkers. Hey, as I say that, bonkers.
Bonkers. 3 a.m. Yeah, after about...
okay. So across there, they've already went back in the UK because they haven't done it here yet.
That makes no sense. It's like different countries are doing it at different times, and now we're gonna do it whatever.
I do agree. I think it's run its course. The whole "let's change the world for farmers" back in the day is. I think we can give it the old ixnay. Oh,
is that what it was for? I mean, I never really heard like why.
Well, it was to keep light for people could do business and all, but it was mainly for farming.
Business.
Yeah.
But after dark, Justin has to point it out because obviously when I'm talking 2 to 3 a.m., those are infamous after darks. Although there was, because there's still like the all-time late after dark was me and Trent. It was just me and Trent, J-Bo. After the EC3 return on Slammiversary, because we just couldn't stop. We just kept on going. We did the review. We did all this stuff, and then we just kept on going. I know I ended my time. It was like 5 a.m. my time.
That's wild.
Speaking of hype, Daniel Spencer in the chat. What's up, brother?
Wait a second. You can't just say Daniel Spencer anymore. The star of Netflix's Wrestlers.
Which is still on my to-do
Put some
list.
respect on that name.
That's right, J-Bo.
Yes. Friend of the show. We say that too. Yes.
And now Daniel Spencer, I've heard this note, like I'm hearing rumblings from people while I'm out and about. And they're starting to hint that OVW might start, like I know they toured areas of Kentucky and things like that, like Lexington, like outside of Louisville. But people are starting to hint that I don't know if there was a comment made by Al or somebody else that they could be expanding that touring. If there's any light to be shed on it, we're in the news segment.
There you go.
FYI, J-Bone, we're in the news segment.
Oh, still? Okay. Stupid internet. Oh, yeah, here we go. Daniel Spencer says the reason we do it differently than the rest of the world is because Bush signed it into Congress that we spring forward a week early and fall back a week later.
Yeah.
Well,
so, yeah, it's
see-
official. It's in the books. They'd have to undo it. Which
There's a state that doesn't, though, isn't right? I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah,
Those
there
states.
actually is one state somewhere in the
Out west.
continental U.S. Something
Dr.
like that.
Gerbs is right. The Joe Doring fundraiser did go to 5 a.m.
Yeah, we did go late. Yes. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Mayor Nisa, which one's Bush? Senior or junior?
Arizona and Hawaii.
I thought I was thinking it could be Hawaii. Nephew Paul. But I did not know about Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona.
Daniel
They
Spencer
said
says that is true. There we go.
That is okay. Might see a touring going around place outside of Kentucky. Okay. All right. Oh, here we go. And Ohio, Wisconsin, J-Bone.
Nice.
Illinois, Tennessee, maybe even other states. Now, I know Alicia's thinking what I'm thinking, seeing that. It feels just like Sammy and Revolver, where there's that cutoff. Because it's like if you go between, because then you're Midwest to East. And the Northeast is like, well, how far do you go in if you cover the Ohio line and get into Pennsylvania? It would be great. It'd be great. But probably if you guys take Ohio Valley Wrestling to Ohio, I probably will make at least one trip out there to support it.
There you
Because
go.
I support the OVW. I've been out there.
You know, Eddie will. He's from that neck of the woods.
Yeah. Although we got to thank, and I don't know, David, if this is your first time being here or not tonight, but thank you for the tip. Just showing my support. 3 a.m. tipping the TNI show.
Thank you.
You know what that gets? It gets everyone riled up. Even gets the coach riled up.
It's good. Hopefully.
Impact Wrestling!
I was going to say, give him an old Kurt Angle.
Give me the old Kurt Angle.
He's probably had like 5 pints, so give him a Kurt Angle.
Is there a Kurt Angle in here?
Yeah.
When did that get in here?
Oh, that was a while ago. It's actually one of the newer ones. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, all right. Well, it's a new retro. I like it.
Yeah. That's also
And I heard he said positive things about the return of TNA. He's glad they're bringing it back.
Yeah. There is no
Daniel
cutoff
Spencer,
to Ken's
OVW
on
WrestleMania weekend in Philly.
Oh yeah, that's coming along next
Kevin
year.
Martin.
Hey.
Kevin.
Big Kev.
Another person of interest tonight. You have the show from Glasgow, pretty much, and then mixing in. So, from a guy in production point of view, I don't know if you. I'm guessing you played a part in kind of editing a lot of this up. So, because I think we've all been interested to see how the next couple weeks, well, the rest of the year is going to play out. My guess is next week's going to feel like a normal show, but this leading into tomorrow, that kind of made sense to have the UK theme show, and then you build to the Impact Plus special tomorrow. But once again, any input appreciated from the Impact people. And as Daniel says, Kevin Martin, yay. So, J-Bone, let's talk some news.
Well, okay. So, did you talk about? I was all ready to talk about the new signings. Did you talk about them at all?
I didn't talk about them all, J-Bone. I don't step on your news.
Oh, see,
my name's not J-Bone.
No, I get that, but if I have, technical difficulties,
well, I was
occasionally.
giving you a cutoff. I'm about to step on J-Bone news. but I had enough other news to get to.
Okay. Well, I certainly would have allowed. You know, I ain't like that. Come on.
I didn't want you coming up here and being like, I got nothing to say now.
He covered it all. I'm taking a nap. No, let's now. I'm not going to sit here and claim I know absolutely everything about these young lads and lasses. This article here, we've got we had Deonna gut check tryout in Coventry and Harley Hudson. Quite the get up in this picture. I'm loving.
Very colorful.
Yeah, very colorful get up with the leopard gear. It's got a kind of a classic look to it, because I know a lot of classic women wrestlers wore wild, stuff like that.
Someone that was there live. Harley is a star from David.
Harley is a star. Okay, then that's an absolute positive thing to hear about it. But she won the gut check, so I imagine she'll eventually make it over to where Scott's doing business in Canada, and she'll either, you know, spend some time in his school up there, or he'll bring her right out. I don't know.
Which is starting on Monday with Josh Alexander at the helm.
Okay. So congrats to her. I'm really looking forward to seeing what she can do. And I'm going to take my own advice. Like I always tell everyone, hey, go, you know, YouTube it, go look it up, go find some footage, and, you know, see what the deal is. So congrats to Harley Hudson. And also, now this one, wow, 19 years old, UK sensation right there. It's like, whoa, all right. Leon Slater signed to a long-term TNA contract, not developmental, just straight up signed. 19 years old.
And you can see him tomorrow on the countdown show, like the YouTube show, for free for Turning Point tomorrow.
Yeah, he's facing Haskins, I believe.
I believe that's correct.
And Haskins, that's another interesting one, because he used to be part of the we'll call pre-TK Ring of Honor company, you know, before he bought it. There's a lot of people. What's that?
Oh no, I just saw David here. Go watch Harley Hudson versus Mariah May from SOV Pro, guys. And I'm also a big fan. When I first saw Mariah May when she came during her U.S. excursion and did a show in Philly. She did a one-off in Philly, and I was like, yeah, sign her. Like, that seems obvious. And then she had that big stardom run lately, but if Harley Hudson has a match with her, that would be a pretty good barometer, so definitely check that out.
Alicia, have you seen anything of either of these two?
I have not. I'm not familiar with a lot of UK wrestling, so no.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see more, though.
Yeah, like they're young. Like, that seems to be the one, but obviously it's great having someone from the UK in the chat right now that has seen them in action.
Can confirm, yeah.
Yeah, so that's great to see.
Yeah. I can say I brought this up in the live reaction because they're also we're also going to see Alex Windsor, and
yes.
I haven't seen her in years, but the last time I saw her, as far as seeing a lot of UK talent back 6-ish years ago, Flow Slam.
The Flow Sam. Like, what are they paying you, J-Bone?
It was such a good deal. It was like $20 a month, and you got all these shows. You got House of Hardcore. You got all this.
It's all promotions that no longer exist.
No, a lot of them still do, but I mean, some of them went away.
Well, it was mainly Evolve, right? It was mainly Evolve and House of Hardcore.
It was Evolve. It was what's that German one? Oh, something.
I only know WXW.
Yeah, there was. I think there was that. There was OTT or something. I don't know. There was so many. Will Ospreay had a small company for a bit called Lucha Libre something. I don't know. He there was just so much stuff. I mean, we are also seeing ones like it's and most of the ones that I saw, the up and coming, they're in the WWE right now. Like I can't. They used to call her Dewdrop. What's her name?
Piper Niven.
Piper Niven. Thank you. Yeah, she was on there. JD McDonough was all over that. It's Zach Bonifer. Thank you. OPP. Yeah, is that it? No, are you cracking a joke? Or
I think he's really making jokes.
Yeah, thanks, Zach. Jeez Louise, Zach. You're a lot of help. OPP. Yeah, you know me. But no, it was whatever that. It was one of the popular European wrestling companies. That's, like Progress and those ones, before
there you go.
The WWE did
the Great Wipeout.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So David here says Leon Slater and Mark Haskins fucking banged on Turning Point pre-show too, by the way. So there you go. Someone that was at the show telling you, don't miss
and it's
it.
Free.
Okay. It's free. And the Turning Point is so for what I know, it's on Fight. For
I think it's on the YouTube. It's on the the whole show, yes, and obviously Impact Plus,
Impact Plus,
YouTube Premium. Insider.
Yeah, if you're part of the YouTube Impact Insiders, whatever they call it, the $5 a month thing, Ultimate. Thank you, Ultimate Insiders. That's how I'll be watching it. So,
what other news you got there, J-Bone?
The what?
What other news you got?
Oh.
I know you got some, J-Bone.
I got so much. Just hang on. I got shit.
Well, if that's it, then let's wrap up news.
No, J-Bone's got it.
Really. Oh, that's Okay, so Travis here, this is I was gonna bring this up, but there seems to be some just wondering what.
No, it's just engaged. Just engaged. There's no.
Are they just engaged? Okay.
Just engaged.
I know Zachary Wentz is one of Alicia's favorite wrestlers. She won't shut up about her. She talks about him all the time.
I don't, but that's weird.
Just kidding. Congrats.
It's your favorite wrestler.
Yeah, there you go. We celebrate love nonetheless. Congrats to Zachary Wentz and Priscilla Kelly, a.k.a. what's her name? Gigi Dolan and NXT.
There you go.
Whatever their status is, congratulations.
That lady from My Big Fat Gypsy Wedding. That's a real show. You don't know this about her?
Oh wait,
her claim to fame is that she was in a season of that Gypsy Wedding, where it's like those really extravagant things where they either get married or have these I would call them, they would be like an equivalent to like a debutante ball, but they wear these big extravagant dresses, and Anyway, she was on it. She was very young at the
I'm
time.
feeling like J-Bone here because I have no clue of the existence of this show.
You didn't know?
No,
That's
me
why,
neither.
like, when I first saw Priscilla Kelly as the wrestler, I was like, that girl looks really familiar. And then it eventually came out that it was the girl. I saw her originally on that show. It was like on TLC. It's a real show.
okay.
You could still watch it online.
Okay.
So this is what I thought you were talking about, Elite. Sometimes the wrestling indie shows have really crazy names, and I thought that
You're like, that's a
Oh, you
show.
guys talking about like a pay-per-view, like an indie pay-per-view?
right. And I
The
thought
Big
this
Fat
is
Gypsy Wedding.
I
This-
thought
That's where
she
she
was
became
like,
viral.
Dude, she was like 16 on the show. So this was like
Oh,
early
so it was a while
2000s. Yeah. 16, maybe
Oh.
17.
okay. So yeah, no clue about that. But I thought this is what you were eventually getting at, is the infamous stuff about that she was doing.
That is to me one of the most iconic spots in wrestling, okay?
Well, that's where she became very well known.
Well,
It went viral for reasons. I mean,
It's like-
well, let's just say that we in the Lord's year, whatever year it was that happened, because I feel like it was like 3-4 years ago at this point, maybe longer. We need to talk about periods more, guys.
Not just Conan.
Not
Being
just
serious is one.
it's a thing. I just didn't know that it
A
was
lot
gonna
of you
be
guys
involved
just need to
in a wrestling
realize that
match.
one day you're going to have to buy pads or tampons. And, yep. Anyway.
Let me.
And I think
okay, if we're
wrap
gonna
it up,
go
J-Bone.
there.
to keep it moving.
Don't go there, J-Bo. Don't go there.
Oh
Just-
no! If we're gonna go there, I'll go there. I'll tell you.
Tell me the idol, man.
I was 14 years old, going to the store for my mother. Clueless.
Oh, that's a good son. Good
There
son.
we go. There we go.
What do you need these diapers for? That's what they were back then.
Extra absorbent? I don't get it. What?
Oh, we got to move on from this. We're losing, we're losing viewers.
J-Bo bought like 10 packs of gum, baseball cards. He spent all of his candy money. All right.
David here.
But then
in the
there
chat
is
says he
one.
loved it.
We don't know a lot of details about it, but there is one other piece of news that came out of this, and I know somebody else brought it up here, and that's during the main event tonight. Alex Shelley was injured. We found out after this.
Yeah,
Because it affected Turning Point and obviously some other scheduled matches. So hopefully it's a minor injury and Alex will be able to return sooner rather than later.
Yeah. I heard. Someone said in the chat during the live reaction that it was just Scott Demore even said it was just he just got banged up. He'll be fine.
Yeah,
So
like
let's.
he couldn't go the
let's
next
hope that's
couple
true.
days, but hopefully now there's a good amount of time for him to recover. So hopefully that's all gonna be.
I respect the call.
Yeah.
Even a little bumped up still deserves a little rest.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially
He's the world
he's our
champion.
world
You gotta have
champion.
him healthy.
Yep, took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
He's the world champion, got to keep him at the top of his game. And so even if he's a little rough for shape, he's got to take the chill.
Well, I was even worried about. I won't go full blown spoiler, but something happened in the Chicago tapings, and let's just
That
say
reminds me of a spoiler, but I'm gonna allude to it as evasively as possible.
it's news.
But this is what happened.
Yeah, and it actually does tie into Flow Slam. No, I'm kidding.
This is good setup.
It's like 6 degrees to Flow Slam, right? This could be a new thing in the show. No, because we'll just say that the live audience, I'm guessing, was worried about Will Ospreay, and I could say that me personally, was worried about how Will Ospreay would do at Turning Point, but I'm sure we're going to find out soon enough.
I don't know what
Bill's just like, what? I can't believe it. I can't believe it never came out. I thought that'd be like headline news. So-and-so got banged up.
No, I didn't see anyone get banged up, so I think everyone's good. But
you're front row.
I see nothing.
Did you just start drinking in the front row corner?
Oh, only we get banged up, J-Bo. The rest are fine. But J-Bo, I think that puts a pin in the old news. It's time to talk about the November 2nd edition of Impact Wrestling on Access TV from Glasgow.
The UK invasion. Oh, Oreo. What the hell was that? My cat's freaking out. So yeah, this is put it this way. I think the news is going to go a lot longer than the actual review of the show itself. But no, let's talk about the matches because they certainly were a lot of fun. We start out here with what is the end of the Glasgow Cup tournament. I wish we would have seen more, but
the finals,
right? The finals. So we got Joe Hendry.
Once you see the whole thing, you got to be there in person, J-Bo.
I guess. Yeah.
You need a little thing called a passport.
Which I'm never gonna get. Joe Hendry versus Kazarian. What did you guys think about this?
The finals, the big one. Yeah, it was good to see Joe Hendry coming off his, and he talks about it after the match. The tag team we never got to see to fruition, but that was doing well. That he won the Glasgow Cup. He's Scotland's favorite son. He's got it.
Right.
And Kazarian, the legend, he beat. So, J-Bo, you know what they say.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Come on, Alicia, clap. Don't you believe?
Shut up. Shut your mouth.
Now
I don't.
But Alicia, now this is.
I don't know him without Yuya.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah,
Yuya, did the Yuya stuff not? Because I know a lot of people were starting to get is he kind of being a little heelish, like a little too much on the heel as the solo act after a while? But the tag team kind of, everybody was on board with the tag team, it felt like.
It was because of Yuya.
It was because
he endeared us to Hendry. Because otherwise, I don't know, man. I do get that vibe that Hendry is like a heel in face clothing. Yeah.
He's so great.
He's just waiting to raid the chicken hen, bro, or the chicken pen in the dead of night because he's a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Now I'll say the one thing I'm surprised by.
You got someone's wife pregnant, dude.
Joe Hendry. I'm surprised he didn't have his own song.
Oh, thank God.
The show.
Oh,
it's okay.
Maybe he did earlier in the night.
We didn't see it, maybe.
Maybe David could say, was there a special song? Because he's known for his special songs. Like something like a parody saying like, I'm home.
During the tournament. Okay. But this, I have to bring this up. We're going to go off track here just for a second. Because I was talking about Will Ospreay a minute ago. And David's comments here, I have to highlight them because they're just, he just gushes. He says, he was, and it's all caps for those of you listening on audio. He was great, J-Bone. He was great. Next line. Best in the world. Next line. I touched his hand. Okay, I'm going to try to throw in the accent here. I touched his hand and have not washed it since. Next line. I kid. Then he gets excited again. I shower with a glove on. All right, we'll continue.
You love it. Oh. And David here with another tip. Thank you, David. From London, David. Paris, and Tokyo. Yes, there was a special song. Bam. Okay, we didn't see it, but there was a special song from Joe Hendry.
Nice.
I'm kind of mad we didn't get to see it.
Well,
I'm probably not going to like it.
So we won't see it tomorrow. Maybe they saved it for Turning Point.
There you go. That's Turning Point worthy.
Yeah. Well, maybe
showing some footage from the tour. That'd be great.
Yeah. So maybe we'll see it in a Fallout. So, or maybe Kevin Martin will put it up. He'll have a hand and put it up on the socials. You never know.
Kevin, let's go. So yeah, Joe Hendry. Not really a surprise here. You know, she's backed by his countrymen, and not that Kaz was really, being a heel or nothing, but Joe's got to get the win here. So yeah, he wins the Glasgow Cup. Fun stuff here.
They got to defend that in the States now. Bring the Glasgow Cup over.
Gotta bring it. It's I did notice one thing.
Oh, what'd you notice?
It's not as big as Jordan Grace's.
Well, it seems like that gets bigger and bigger. The gauntlet.
Yeah.
It's big.
So
it's almost like as big as the Guts trophy. Do you remember Guts, J-Bone?
I do.
Do you?
That's a little closer to my generation.
Do you got it?
He was a grown man by the time Guts was on TV. What do you mean him? Guts. Do you know Guts?
All right,
you're more of a Double Dare kind of guy.
Oh, Double Dare, the classic. Find the flag in the nose.
You can't do that on television. Maybe that's more your.
Oh, I remember that.
See, there you go. I knew it. I was off a decade.
The slime.
Yep.
Everyone was getting slimed.
Do you have it? Guts.
I always wanted to run that obstacle course so bad. I knew I could win it.
Aggro Crag. Bring it on. Come on, TNA. Let's get the crag.
There's the next match, Guts Mountain.
That's funny. All right, so next match here, we got Subculture versus, now this is interesting. We got the team of Moose, Brian Myers, and Deonna Purrazzo.
I'm not mad at it.
Oh, this team rocked.
Did
you hear the name of the team, J-Bone?
No.
Oh,
the Virtuous Wrestling Gods.
The Wrestling Gods, yeah.
The Virtuous Pro Wrestling Gods.
Oh, Virtuous Pro Wrestling Gods, yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say virtuous, but they did great.
Teamwork.
I like it. I think you're going to throw together a mixed tag. I think this one is the one that kind of works. It's not a platypus because it makes sense.
It does make sense.
I just gotta say, look, we love Moose, we love Deonna Purrazzo, Brian Myers, but Subculture is just damn good.
They're cool. They're so cool.
We gotta see more of them.
Dani Luna is a beast.
Can't be just Canada. I mean, come on. I mean, yeah, okay, Toronto's fine. Canada's great. But come on.
Now,
get up in the state.
Daniel Spencer. He's showing off his Guts knowledge with O'Malley and Mo. Mo was the ref, wore the stripes. Daniel Spencer, was Mo the motivation to become a referee? Because she was right down the middle.
I'm just clueless here.
It's like E.T. Actually, J-Bo, when I was walking around, I saw a copy of E.T. I was going to buy it for you and mail it to you. and say J-Bone, like with a little sticker, like play me, and see if you'd actually watch E.T.
And it shows up on Halloween, and it's like, you know, the movie Ring, you know, E.T. comes out of the TV and
Phone home. Phone home.
I'm running through my house. Stop!
Creepy little turd alien.
And this is where that crowd came.
He does look like Poopy.
Critical.
Sorry.
glowing Poopy. That's even better.
Well, J-Bone, that's not what most people use as a reference for the E.T. finger, J-Bone.
Oh.
Really?
I
must have missed
I think
that
it's
one.
more of the era they made some toys, and I think that they just did a bad job making toys that incorporated his finger. Like,
oh no. No. God, it happens though. It happens a lot. They gotta recall shit because they're just inappropriate on all levels. There's a Harry Potter broom that got recalled.
Oh. Did I have a GoFundMe? Oh, too soon.
Oh, but the ladies love that one.
They had features. That's all I'm gonna say on that. I didn't have one. I'm just saying.
You know what? For once,
it was in the news article.
I'm speechless. You know?
Look at J-Bone. He's just throwing back energy drinks tonight. I'm loving it.
I bless your heart, bro. I could never drink energy drinks at all.
I was falling asleep.
Especially not Bang energy. That's pure sugar, dude.
No, this is C4. This is actually good for you. C4 is actually in there.
Okay, this is actually good for you. There's no listen. Hey, if it's processed, listen.
It's smart.
If it's processed, which that's processed, it's not good. It's not good.
And
but you drink your energy drinks at 10 o'clock at night.
And zero sugar.
Seriously.
Is it? See, if I could read that label, I'd be able to
credit card
to tell you.
Swipe it.
Oh, he's going down the rabbit hole.
He's fine printing this thing.
It's all zero until you get to the bottom, and it says 250% vitamin B. Niacin is 190%, whatever the hell niacin is. I think that's in my cornflakes too. Do not consume
like what every growing boy needs.
Do not consume this product if you're pregnant or nursing. Well,
sounds safe.
Well, shit. Looks like you're shit out of luck.
Hey, we got a reminder here from the TNI show from David. I've just followed you all and shouted you out on X. Thanks for a fun show, guys. Won't be the last show I tune into. So that's a reminder.
Thanks, David.
To hit that like button, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, J-Bone. For they can get more J-Bone energy drink talk.
Yeah.
And you know what I hear in the wrestling business? Like energy drink sponsorship is now a big thing again.
And also you get menstruation tips. And also tips on manscaping. And that is a cue for a word from our sponsor. Miss you, Kyle.
Oh, yeah. We do this.
Love you, Kyle.
I'm here to tell you people about Manscaped. See, when you're a card-carrying member of the Peanut Club, presentation is everything. In my opinion, with a clean shave, you can turn that cocktail Frank into bun length. That's right, folks. Kiss your Vienna sausage goodbye and upgrade your grooming habits with Manscaped. And guess what, folks? We got a special deal for the TNI fam. Get 20% off and free shipping when you use our promo code TNI at manscaped.com. That's right, folks. 20% off and free shipping when you use our promo code TNI at manscaped.com. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped.
We gotta just have a video of just Kyle doing the thing and not our reactions to it.
Zoom in on just Kyle.
It just, yeah, like just have Kyle. I don't know my word.
And we need like people holding up a towel like they did in DX. Like, oh, what's going on behind the towel?
Are we shaving our whiskers? Who knows? It's got a flashlight though.
It's got a flashlight.
It's got a flashlight. The ear and nose hair trimmers. You know, as you get older, I'm told that becomes a problem.
Starts sprouting.
You get little carrots coming out of your ears if you don't trim them. And, you know, the winter season's coming, so you may just want to slightly trim your hedges.
Don't go full.
Don't go full bear back. Wait. Because it'd be a little chilly. Cold weather. Apparently, it's not kind to your huevos.
Because we all know that the summertime is cool to be, you know, bald as a bell pepper. So,
smooth as the other side of the pillow.
Okay. Well, anyway, buy the Manscaped. Free shipping when you use code TNI.
That's right. Free shipping and 20% off.
Oh, and 20%. Yes, that is really the deal, is the 20% off. And it works, so get it, because it works.
We love it. We use it. We all use it for this reason or that. All right.
I shaved my leg hair.
There's video of J-Bone shaving his beard with it.
It is. It's out there. Yeah. As soon as I got it, the beard went off.
They do make beard trimmers, though.
They do. He was not using the proper tool for the job. He was using the downstairs for the upstairs.
I hope you watched that.
I do.
I'm sleepy. What's next?
We have. We're going to stay on the comedic track here, which is strangely appropriate.
I don't know. It's leaving me.
Everybody's hero?
The UK hero with, well, we can't play it because we'll get demonetized.
Although, after the match, we got the Muzak version. It's been a while since we had a Muzak. Remember NWA TNA? We would always get the Muzak.
I worked at Burger King, and we always got the Muzak.
Oh, God. But, yeah, the return of Grado to TNA. We love Grado. Versus Trey Miguel. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Started out with Grado just chasing Trey Miguel around. Trey Miguel was like, what the hell is this guy chasing me?
Isn't Odark? Because he's also owes my money?
I was just thinking about that. But yes, this was a fun match.
The legendary.
Good person to put him in the ring with. And he bumps, like that one bump he did. I forget what the move was that he took from Trey, but he fell straight backwards, man. I got a lot of respect for that.
I'm guessing it was a super kick.
It could have been. Trey Miguel's limbs move so fast, I can't tell if it's his feet or his hands. He's Spider-Man.
That's one of the best things about Trey.
John Schuyler and Jason Hotch better watch out because Grado is the ultimate good hand.
We need more Grado. And I did kind of a poll in the live reaction. Now that there's more people here, so we think we'll get a better feel from our viewing audience, and from our listening audience as well. Let us know on social media. Do you want to see more Grado beyond what we're seeing here in the UK tour? Do you want to see him back in the new, TNA, for 2024? Let us know.
Think of the Grado and Swinger stuff we could get.
That's exactly what I brought up. I'm like, it'd be
fanny
an
packs.
The fanny pack kids. Well, that's actually funny because there's a local wrestler who works for Ohio Valley Wrestling. Cal Hero is called the Fanny Pack Kid. And he comes out, locally he comes out the Wham. Wake me up before you go, but I don't think he does down in Ohio Valley Wrestling. I don't think they could pull that one, especially for the TV series. Maybe, I don't know. But anyways, so yeah, we did. We can get Grado versus Joe Hendry. I'm sure they've wrestled plenty of times in their lifetime, but I've never seen it.
J-Bone demands it. Make it happen, coach.
Yes. I will start the paperwork for the what do you call it when you sign a thing online?
There you go. Maybe get Tito involved.
I'm old.
You never know.
Good night. Anyways, yeah, Santino. Yeah, there we go. That's a classic. Santino versus Grado versus Joe Hendry. Make it happen. Oh, versus you got to throw a swinger in there too.
Yeah, you need a swing man.
Fatal 4-way. About as fatal as I don't know. But yeah, so Grado gets the win here. A lot of fun match. A lot of comedy, but also some great wrestling. You look at Grado and you're like, oh, this guy can't wrestle. He's just an out of shape guy. It's kind of like watching Kevin Owens. You're like, oh, what's this guy gonna do? And then he starts, moving in the ring, and it's like, holy shit, this guy can really move. He can really wrestle. Same but different. Next, we got some knockouts action. We have local Jayne Emersyn in a non-title match versus the Impact Wrestling Knockouts champion, Trinity. What you guys think of the knockouts match?
Well, as the broadcasters were telling us, no respect from the local upstart here against Trinity. Trinity was trying to give some respect, didn't get it back, but no, I always like seeing new talent. So that they gave them they had a while they went on the match. So I wasn't sure what was going to happen in that one. I was like, could that be a quick one? But no, they gave it some good time. They got to see kind of everything like from the Trinity playbook. Then you kind of had the kind of usual. Well, sometimes she does the submission finish, but you had a normal pinfall in the end here. I enjoyed it. What'd you think, Alicia?
It was an excitable match. Emersyn, right?
Yeah.
Did really well against Trinity. Of course, predictably, Trinity, our women's champ, is going to get the win in this situation. But I like the match. Again, like you said, Bill, I like seeing new talent and getting a taste of something that I don't get exposed to by not watching English wrestling or whatever UK. I'm not really sure what to call it, but it's refreshing and I had fun. Emersyn did a good job.
Now, a good job, I'll tell you, late in the UK, David with another tip. Just thank you, David. I'm worried you're getting wacky at this time and like giving us all this, but I'll tell you, he deserves what I'm suggesting now.
Yeah.
Now, I'm willing to do it. Let's see if my co-hosts are willing to do it.
Oh,
because these are song lyrics to the Grado song.
We can't sing it.
And yes, we can.
No, we can't.
We can do whatever we want, J-Bone.
I'll tell you what. I'll sing it like Sinatra would sing it. That way we won't.
Well, you
get
do
in
it just
trouble.
like all you're doing is saying words, J-Bone, with pauses.
That's what I'm good at.
You're very good.
It's I'll sing it like David's had about 5 pints. It's 4 a.m. He's
I've had a beer. Not gonna lie.
He's had don't lie. You've had like 10 of them, 10 pints, and he's just
that's proper TNI viewing drinking.
He's just throwing pounds at us, mate. It's just
Sing it.
What the hell
Sing
accent
it,
that was?
Sing it. Well, it's a chorus, J-Bone. Everyone can join in.
We're gonna get in trouble for it.
You don't get in trouble for it. It's in trouble if you play the real thing, not if you sing. You sing whatever you like, but it's now. I know Alicia knows the song because everybody knows the song. It's for great.
I'm pretty sure it's one of her favorites.
Ready?
No, you can't. I'm just trying to let you know that if you sing it, you need to sing it off pattern and incorrectly.
Well, it's always. Well, that's why it was.
That's why I was going to sing it like Sinatra, because then it would be like, what?
And you can only do like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you only put a few.
Or
you do it real fast.
So in the key of vodka, okay? I'm going to sing it in the key of vodka. Here you go. As in, Sinatra had a few martinis.
Oh, okay. Like the SNL version.
So I tell you, life is a mystery. That's right, everyone must stand alone. I hear you call my name. All right, everybody, and it feels like home. As my wife says, kill it before it spreads. All right, so there you go. Yes, we all know what it sounds like. Thank you, David. We love you. Alicia's like, kill me now.
Oh, the earmuffs are out.
Thank Zach Bonifer with the alpha male earmuffs in the chat. Thank you, Zach. Yes, get them in there. All right, so we talked about the knockouts action. How about the main event, Shelley? Shelley and Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns. Sorry. Versus Josh Alexander and Eric Young, a.k.a. Team Canada.
Definitely a version of Team Canada.
I love this. I was a little shocked at how it turned out only because typically, if you see a team up like this and they're getting booked the next night in a big, we'll just say pay-per-view match, okay? Our Team Canada didn't get the W here. They took the L.
Dave,
What's up with that?
Jabo. You have the world champion and the exhibition champion in a future Hall of Fame tag team against guys that have only tagged a few times together.
Well, this is true.
You can't have them lose. Like, and obviously you need to, like, that was like the big match for in person there. But you had to have the Machine Guns win, especially that they had titles, the two biggest single belts in the company. So you had to have them win. I'm
now getting special requests from the chat. Can we get real there American from Shabo now? Hulkamania. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry. No Rick Derringer for you. No.
J-Bone will have a jacked up jukebox coming soon.
It
Playing all the
comes
hits.
crashing down.
That's it.
That's it. That's all you can say.
And it hurts inside.
It sounds like it hurts inside.
J-Bo did. There was real pain in that cough.
That's agonizing. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Don't get COPD. It sucks. But yeah, the main event was a lot of fun.
Jiminy Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. You heard it straight from the mullet. Yeah, as Mayor says in the chat here, Chris Sabin carrying the team as usual while Shelley was nowhere to be found. That's a little harsh, bro. It's a little harsh because as we heard that Alex Shelley was, how did Coach put it? Banged up?
Yeah, like
little
you
little
could say it's
banged.
hard. You could say a few things, Jay.
A few things.
But we know Chris Sabin, what he always says in these situations.
That is not an appropriate question.
Yeah, not appropriate. So, but nonetheless, fun match. Motor City Machine Gun win, aka our champs. But yeah, I mean, you're thinking one way, I'm thinking a different way, which is, yeah, it's fine. But nonetheless, I can't wait to see how Josh Alexander and Eric Young versus who are they facing tomorrow? You know what? Let's go.
Oh yeah, gotta go over the card, Jay.
Let's go to the event page, shall we, guys? Turning Point, Friday, November 3rd, 8 p.m. Eastern, which means 7 p.m. my time. And if you're having 5 pints across the pond, it's about 2 or 3, I think, or something.
Well, a little earlier.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, one-ish, maybe.
Yeah.
This is actually, I mean, this card is actually really good. I'm looking down this, and I wasn't expecting much, but this is actually going to be a lot of fun. The countdown to Turning Point, which is free on YouTube and Impact Plus, you're going to see Grado and Rhino in tag team action. Is that a first, guys?
Grado and Rhino?
That's crazy.
I got to imagine it is. I think they... Yeah, because most of Grado's original Impact run was when Rhino wasn't with the company. So, yeah, I don't think they've really... Unless there was, like, maybe when he was in the UK doing something.
Yeah. The Rhino was busy eating ham sandwiches on SmackDown, sadly.
Ham sandwich sounds good. I could eat.
What a good
I could mash a little.
Throw a little cheddar in there.
Some chips. Yes.
There we go. Main, and I have no clue who they're facing here. It just says that they're in tag team action.
We'll have
to be announced.
Anybody.
Yeah,
Could be anybody.
exactly. Also on the countdown show. Now this is nothing against Rhino and Grado. I'm sure it's going to be entertaining. This is going to be the real reason to watch the countdown show. I hope everybody tunes in for this. It's free. Why not? Mark Haskins versus the newly signed to Impact Wrestling / TNA, Leon Slater, 19-year-old. I'm going to call him a prodigy because I got a really good feeling about him.
I like it.
So, yeah, can't wait. All right, main show, and this is all sponsored by the movie Deep Fear. And I was like, ooh, Deep Fear, what's this about? And we come to find out as they showed in clips during the show tonight, there was that little movie that went viral that got famous. What the hell is it called? Bear on Cocaine?
Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear?
J-Bone, that was a big topic of this TNI program for a few weeks.
It was.
The Cocaine Bear. As soon as the trailer hit, it was all Cocaine Bear talk.
And
we're not talking about Tony Khan.
I'm pretty sure I was the last person to watch it from our group, but man, was it good. It was really good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Deep Fear is sharks on cocaine. So, Jaws did a bunch of lines, had a couple drinks with TK, and then went batshit crazy. And there's your movie, Deep Fear. Ladies and gentlemen, go see it.
Did you get me sharks with laser beams on their heads?
Yeah, right. Oh, you got to dodge the lasers and in the teeth. We got Rich Swann, Jiminy Christmas. Rich Swann versus Trey Miguel. And that could actually be one of the more fun matches on the show.
Most likely.
I'm trying to remember the last time we saw those two
former X Division standouts.
Yeah, a couple years ago, I think, when Rich Swann actually was X Division champion and Trey was going for it. His mom was all over the show, wasn't it? About that time, something like that. Anyways, fun match. Giselle Shaw versus Alex Windsor. And here's your 6 Degrees to Flow Slam reference. That was the last time I saw Alex Windsor. So I am really looking forward to seeing this because she's great. If she was great 7 years ago, she's got to be great, even 10 times better now. So, Joe Hendry, here we go. This is what everyone's going to be tuning in for. Match of the year, especially for the UK brethren. Joe Hendry versus Simon Miller. I can't wait.
The what culture guy?
What culture guy?
What's the other youth? There's like 3 Cultaholic. The guy, guy's announcing.
They're related. They split up, I think, right? And the one star came from the other, I think.
I don't know the history, but I know that one of those guys from Cultaholic is doing announcing or so hey, cool. I think that's actually really good for companies to kind of reach out the olive branches to the news companies, especially them. A lot of like we're saying, Simon is a wrestler. He's been on a Revolver show, hasn't he?
I think he has, because him and Sammy always kind of teased the match back and forth, and I think they did something Revolver-esque.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, thank you, Mayor. Yeah,
there we go. All right.
Tom Campbell from Cultaholic did the announcing.
I watch them both. I don't know their names.
Right, yeah, they do the news and the wrestle talk and those
Thank
guys,
goodness for those shows, because it's the only way I know what's going on in the other companies.
What's going on here?
And
I don't got time.
And they always put a really fun spin
and
on
who
it
knows?
Too, so.
That might be us for some people, for the Impact TNA fans. But hopefully you're all watching the show.
I just think, you come across an Impact podcast, support it. Well, hopefully they're good people, but, there's not very many of us, but I think all of us do a good job and bring our own energy to whatever we're reviewing or talking about with the show. So, go support everybody who supports Impact.
It'll be a big TNA
Stronger together, guys.
Onslaught in January. Bring them on. Bring everybody.
That's right. Next, we got Jordan Grace versus Subculture's Dani Luna. That should be
gonna be a Haas match.
Yeah.
Right? Did I use the word right? Big old meaty lady slapping meat.
A lot of meat beans.
You said it correctly, Elisa.
Yes.
Yes.
I know. I can. I'm a woman. I can say that.
Yes. There you go. If I say it, I'm a, creepy.
You get canceled on Twitter, yeah.
That's right.
Cancel.
Like, what's wrong with this fat bald guy? Oh.
Well, you're not bald. You have a hat infused to your head. It used to be a bandana, but you upgraded.
It's. I had it. It's well. I love Impact.
It's implanted.
So it's like the Joe Dirt mullet.
I went to one of those sleazy tattoo places at like 4 a.m. and there's like open 24 hours. And instead of being cool, it'd be like getting a little thing in my nose or my tongue pierced or my nipple. I said, "Hey, can you
go to a tattoo parlor?
Just the one.
Can you pierce my hat to my head?" And I woke up the next morning like, shit, they did it.
They could. I feel like a piercer's like, I can do anything. I can pierce your butt cheeks together.
That costs extra. But anyways, I digress. Next on the card, Frankie Kazarian and Chris Sabin versus Moose and Myers.
Oh boy. It's going to be wild.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Some more tag action here next. We got Josh Alexander and Eric Young, a.k.a. Team Canada versus Subculture.
Is that what they're setting up with that? With Alex and EY? Is Team Canada?
I'm putting it. I'm verbally putting it into
existence. Yeah, yeah, and I agree with that. I feel like that is a direction. I think it would be helpful to Josh. It would be helpful to EY. Yeah.
And I loved Eric's new gear. Absolutely loved it. He was basically matching Josh Alexander.
I was gonna say he was in a onesie, wasn't he?
Yeah. It was
onesie posse.
Whatever they call it. Yeah.
It's singlet. Sorry, a onesie. It's a onesie. It's one piece.
Isn't it
one piece swims? No, they make adult onesies.
Yeah, but that's never mind.
Stop it. You shut your mouth.
I was not gonna go.
Yeah, I'm sure you were. You always do. No, I'm kidding. Very good.
Never, ever. Here we go. Will Ospreay versus Eddie Edwards. Can't wait for this. I've really become a fan of Will Ospreay recently, just because you hear about him. And he's been all over different brands, and it's like, okay, you can watch him over here, you can watch him over there, and yeah, you hear stuff, but then if you miss it, is it really worth anything? Well, I'm telling you it is. Go ahead, Alicia.
I just gotta say that I definitely heard Will Ospreay call himself Billy Goat. And I would just like to say that his name would be Billy Goat Bird, because Ospreay is a bird.
Is a bird.
So he's a Billy Goat Bird. I'm going to start calling him that. I hope he realizes what he's done.
I was not aware of that. All right.
Osprey's
That's what they
a bird.
call the helicopters.
But yeah, definitely going to be one of the highlights of the evening. And here we go, main event.
Those all sounded like main events. Are you serious?
This is
a stacked show.
I told you.
Well, you didn't tell me. We all discovered this together. Okay.
Fine. Don't thank me.
You get no credit. No credit for you. No credit for you for a week.
Someone out there is going to thank me, damn it. Anyways.
The fans.
Yes, the fans.
Thank him in chat, guys.
Our audience, can we get some JBs in the chat for me? I'm kidding. I'm not like that. Turning point main event, Trinity defending her Knockouts world title against Deonna Purrazzo. But wait.
I am the f***ing greatest.
It's a stipulation.
There's more. Special guest referee, Gail Kim. Let's freaking go.
But there is a stipulation, J-Bone.
Oh, yeah. The stipulation, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, is if Deonna Purrazzo loses, she can never challenge for the world title again while Trinity is champion.
Yes.
I believe that's it.
That is correct.
It's her last chance.
Gotta say, though, I'm a little worried if Gailey is going to be the ref.
Right down the middle?
I love Gail. I love Gail as a wrestler, but when she's a ref, she's a little bit emotional.
Uh-oh.
She gets a little
hot under the collar?
Well, these knockouts
little biased.
These knockouts are going to be emotional.
Where's Daniel Spencer when you need him?
Yes, I'm just worried. It could be because she gets a little emotional. She she might not be able to call it down the center.
So they're poking the bear.
Well, all I'm saying is that if Deonna looks at her funny, she's losing. Like that's just how it goes. I love Gail. I love Gail as a wrestler. I love what she does with the knockouts. I love everything she does, just not as a ref.
And it could lead to something else. There's some people in the chat.
It might lead to some torch handing downs. Because that's the woman we get that torch from.
And I thought we already did that. But hey, there's always more torches.
Do it again.
I gotta say, going back to the 1000th episode, Gail Kim was the MVP of the tag team knockouts match.
Oh yeah,
she was flying all over that ring.
Yeah, she takes care of herself.
That's why I say I love Kim. I love Gail Kim, but just not as a referee.
Travis here says Gail Kim versus Purrazzo, hard to kill. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Anything's possible in the world of wrestling.
I don't know. I'll take Gail Kim in the ring though. She wants to come back and do more matches, girl.
Yeah, and anytime we get Gail to return is a win. Win-win.
Alicia, are you throwing out the challenge? I mean, do we have to put that out?
I don't know how to wrestle.
So that
which is something I oddly have to remind people that I'm a nanny, dude. I just SC. I don't do at home what I see on the TV, and I'm not trained. I've never gone to wrestling school. I've never been on a wrestling show other than in an audience. So I don't know.
Do I need to remind you
they
that there was that one wrestler that
they
played
call
Manny?
me a knockout because I'm just a woman who reviews wrestling, and because that's what Impact. I don't agree with the notion. I'm a solid 4. So I don't get it.
So you're saying you're not actually throwing out the challenge?
Why would I? That woman would roll me up and smoke me like a blunt. Like I just don't.
No shame in that. That would be the same here. And J-Bone, we won't even go there, J-Bone.
I'm in the front row eating popcorn. Don't get me in this. Y'all are crazy.
I don't wrestle, so no. Why would I throw a challenge? Because I don't know, man. I think you get weird because I'm the only woman on the show, so you get confused. Even though after 3 years of knowing me, you should know that I'm weird. This strange, hostile creature.
Well, you've seen some crazy stuff. I'm sure if you see enough crazy stuff, you're like, hey, I could do that.
Well, it's the end of the show, so I guess I could say it. I saw some crazy shit on the XPW show over the weekend.
Yeah, see?
Not good shit, but
Not good
shit. It's strangely questionable behavior, but it was wild.
How's Tessa Blanchard doing over there?
She was in Mexico, so I don't know.
Oh, she wasn't on that show.
Mhm.
Oh, what was she doing in Mexico?
Wrestling.
Oh, you don't.
You know, there's this weird thing called Instagram. You just boop 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 Tessa Blanchard. Oh, wrestling. That's what she does.
This is true. This is true. I just know she's been on the XPW, and I get all my XPW.
Yeah, yeah, she wasn't on the show. Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully, she'll be on the Jersey show.
Till next
month. Yep.
Are you going?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I'll be there.
She's gonna wear a Tessa Blanchard shirt and
no.
root around.
Listen,
No.
I'm a firm believer that you don't wear the wrestling shirt to the wrestling show. You just like you don't wear the band shirt to the band you're going to see. I'll buy a wrestling shirt there, probably not Tessa's, but
So, Bill and I are complete opposites on that. Yeah, Bill wears the vest. I wear the t-shirt.
But I do agree with the band comment. You don't wear the band T-shirt to a concert.
Oh, no. But the Motley Crue, you wear the Motley Crue. Maiden, you wear the Maiden. Metallica, you wear the Metallica.
What?
No.
Oh, this is violations everywhere. Jay.
That's backwards. You're red flags all over the fields. No.
That's me.
Timeout. Foul.
Here's the foul at a wrestling show. Honestly,
who are you here to see? Oh, the band, Metallica. Oh, I know who you're here to see. Could it be?
No, you don't wear a different company's shirt, like a Blade.
Yo, bro, I call bullshit on this because at the Impact 1000, there were so many AEW fucking shirts. I was
agree.
like, do you know where you're at?
That's a violation.
Who and it's like I went. Listen, one of my biggest
going to like a hardcore show.
You know what?
Like I'll wear my vintage ECW shirt.
Right.
Okay. Pass.
You know what really grinds my gears is those dudes who show up with the belts, the replica belts for not even the fucking company that they're there to see.
That's
for bring WWE belts to an XPW.
And they carry. I don't get even if it's the right promotion. I don't understand that level of fandom that you're like, I'm gonna carry these heavy ass shits all night just so people can think I'm a wrestler. Nobody thinks you're a wrestler, dude. Nobody thinks.
Bill and I saw that in Chicago. It's hilarious. Yeah,
I see it.
A lot of people like it. A lot of people like it. It's not my thing. I'm not a belt guy.
I just don't get it. I don't get what there is to like about it. Hey, I'm going to inconvenience myself to bring a fake belt to the wrong promotion. I don't get it. I'm never going to pretend I do. I'm not okay with it. It makes me uncomfortable. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Be like, oh, you the champ? No, you're not. You're not. Sorry, it's the end of the show. You get me going.
No, it's fine. But some people do it because it's a certain level of pride. Everyone has a different level of pride.
What is the pride? You bought the belt, you didn't win it. What's the pride in that? Oh, I spent $230 something just to carry this around at the show. It's not even the right promotion.
But some people pay like $5, $6, $10 and wear a 50-pound belt. It's like, holy shit,
Yeah, you see the cringe.
I think they look great.
I mean, you could buy it and put it in a nice glass case in your living room and have a nice little display. I get that.
This is a bigger thing because there's people that drive fancy, expensive sports cars. There's people that buy like. This is a bigger thing. These are
I'm
bigger
calling
issues.
bullshit. I don't give a shit. That's corny. It's corny.
Is it candy corny?
Yeah. It's all corn. It's corn. It's the full gobs of corn that you poop out. It's garbage. Sorry.
I was trying to talk candy corn.
It's candy corn season. No, she goes straight for the corn and the poop. And on that note,
And on that note, I guess that's the show. I guess
that's
not bad for the last show ever, huh?
That's demonetized.
J-Bone, isn't that
lyrics.
convenient timing to promote a T-shirt?
We
I'm gonna tune out.
Oh yes, absolutely. We have a brand new shirt. I don't know if there's a sale going on right now, but there probably will be soon. This is the brand new shirt that's on the Spreadshirt site. It's not on Pro Wrestling Tees yet. I haven't had the time to put it on there. But this is
Speaking of corn and
new.
poop.
Can you customize that and put some kernels on there, J-Bone?
Jiminy Christmas. Yeah, that's part of the artwork I forgot. It's the
Maybe
welcome
throw
to
some
the shit
popcorn
show.
in the background.
Welcome to children.
Is it too late to add corn kernels?
It's the Children of the Shit Show shirt. It's welcome to the shit show TNI. So yes, go to Spreadshirt. The link is in the description. Go get yourself some new merch. Oh, I'm gonna buy 20.
Don't shit in your coffee. I don't know. I'm tired, guys.
It's all right.
I'm losing steam.
It's that time.
You got hair on your booty cheeks.
Oh.
I never noticed the little eyebrow raise he does at the end of that, where he's like, "Do you? Did you?"
I love.
I wanted to know. It was a
Willie,
pondering question.
I'm gonna give you an educated answer to that. Everyone does.
In my ass.
Mm-hmm. That's right, Moose. In your ass.
Thank you.
There is hair.
Yes.
Doesn't matter what you are. You got it.
Oh, baby.
Good night. I'm here all week. Okay.
Try the pork. And on that note,
Poopy.
On your way out, make sure you smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications. Why? So that you know when more of our content hits your screen. Good night.
You get the Manscaped. Shave your balls.